Welcome to another session of podcast with Talk with Just Adetoun. True talk, bad talk. Tell your mind, speak the truth. Nothing go do you. Baba so akubasi so agunani. So on this platform, it's all about true talk with Just Adetoun. Yes, it's true talk. You got to tell me the truth because I'm telling you the truth. The way it is, that's the way I'm presenting it. Sorry, if waiting with the talk, no, they hit you correctly. If it hits you bad, sorry. We don't mean to hit anyone. We don't mean to hurt anyone, but we just got to say the truth the way it is. Today, I'm going to carry this my two left leg. I'm coming to knock on some people's door. Like, marriage can be sweet. As in, living together with a partner can be very, very interesting. But at the same time, hey, come for a blow. Some things we just regularly put into your homes. How do you manage those situations? Don't forget that marriage is a coming together of two people, like two different people. Two different people, two characteristics, two features, two intentions, two motives. And then you have to now look for that institution. You have to, two of you now balance the anger. You now be living in that house, like Monday to Sunday, January to February, 1 year to 10 years, 10 years to 50 years. It's not easy, Like, in every relationship, I have my own flaws, I have my weaknesses, I have my high points, I have my low points. Same thing goes with my partner. But some people, their threshold is very, very... Wait, let me drink water. No, I'm not drinking water. Their threshold is very low. Like, how long can you tolerate a guy's excesses for? How long can you tolerate a female excesses for? How long can both of you iron out your issues and just assume that, these things have become our lifestyle? 10 things. We're going to be talking about 10 things that people always have issues with in relationships. Despite the fact that you're from different backgrounds, definitely you have some common features now. Let's say characteristics, commence in nesteristics. I called it nesteristics. Nesteristics because they are not necessary, but they still happen in relationship. But you always have your features. Of course, something drove people together. Now, there's always a self-attraction. Either the lips, I like his physique, I like his stature. You have entered into a relationship based on characteristics. What about the necessities that is going to sustain that relationship? Those are the things that some women can tolerate and some men cannot tolerate. Number one, if you're on this table, anyway, almost everybody's on this table. Point number one. Okay, let me use myself and Baba Shabi as example. Towel. Like, once you have your bath, the fact that one person wants the towel properly hung, like the towel is sitting, like nobody has used it. Another person will just throw the towel on the bird. Like me, for example. Baba Shabi Kushe, you have tolerated me, Gani. I will just have my bath and I will dump the towel on the bed. Do you know that I can still go back to the bathroom, like I want to quickly take something, and I'll still bring out another towel. Like in a day, I can use up like 4 or 5 towels, and I'll just be dumping them on the bed. But when I come back, I don't find these towels on the bed. So what happens? Somebody has helped me to arrange it. Because I'll be wondering, like, how many times would you shout from January to December? Mafi towels, if you don't put your towel here, remove your towel. It's not easy, So let's clap. For the men who are tolerating it, let's clap. For the women who are tolerating it, let's clap for them. What's another thing again? What I'm going to mention might not be in your list because I've already mapped out my list. What I'm going to mention might not be in your list, but obviously you have a catch here. Football. Football time is leave me time. Don't come. Football time. Like, there are some men, like, they are so crazy about football. Like, that time, just leave them. They are in their own world. They are no longer in the marriage world. They don't want to hear anything. They don't want to discuss anything. Just give them that. And there's some women like that too. But fortunately, there are some partners that both like to watch football together. Like, they might have opposite clubs. Maybe one is Man U, one is Arsenal, but they still always want to watch football together. Like, play a bet on it, have a target, who will win, I will win. But for some, me, for example, I don't watch football. As a matter of fact, I don't watch TV. So it's always an issue when the guy has to sit in front of the TV and he's watching, and he's always causing argument. Remote control. Hey, who took the remote? I dropped it here. Who pressed this station? Who changed it on? A lot of marriages have these issues, and these things can spring arguments, frustrations, and before you know it, sometimes when you have something in your mind that you can't talk about it, once that kind of issue happens, it's just an opportunity for you to say, should be this, should be that, and then it can hit up an argument that it even breaks some relationships. So knowing all of these things is always very, very important, and you now move it as a norm. Let it become a norm. Like, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting addicted to it. Like, I never used to experience this when I was single, but now I'm experiencing this. You have to understand that those are part of the things that make the relationship more interesting. We don't ever pray for you to make your relationship go sour. Another thing, password. Hey, way for password. Hey. Me, for example, you can't keep password though. Where I am, there is no phone that has password. As a matter of fact, it is a policy for me that Baba Shabi has the password, I have the fingerprints because I always want to check. And some people say, don't touch a man's phone, don't touch a woman's phone. Kilode, why can't I touch? What is there that you are hiding? Last, account balance. Apart from account balance, I don't think there's anything that a man or a woman can be hiding from the phone. Is it not a relationship? Are we not partners? Why can't you tell me? Because sometimes some of you think that you're hiding some things, but those things, by the time they come and blow poo in your face, they will not cause problem. You now be saying, honey, I'm sorry, honey, I love you, honey, I'll do anything for you. You will do anything for me. Local secret job be archive. Láti jọ ìsọ̀rí phone hello jẹ́wọ́ ara rẹ̀ ká tètè bọ̀ wí. Let's quickly advise you, honey, this is not good for you, this is not healthy for you, this is good for you. You think it's a secret. By the time he explodes out, you now be begging me. I know they collect that kind sorry. So if you know that there's a babe that is tormenting you, it's better you help us. Let us allow you to spam and delete that babe. But let us retract, because you men, you people don't understand that. We women can be your counselor and your guardian angel and your support system. Like when you're doing something that is not right, we can easily tell you. But people think that it's secret. Conscious secret. You to your woman. Because one guy has given you 2 million naira, be 500,000. You think that your husband didn't give you. You are keeping it as secret. You have one secret coded friend. Password. This thing has destroyed a lot of homes. And if only we can agree that let the secret place of our life be our heart, not our phone. Because you have removed the position of the secret place of the Most High God, which is your heart. You have moved it to the phone. And that password, some people cannot tolerate it. I, for one, say, Adetoun, there's nothing anybody. I remember one time like that I saw one babe shaking bomb for Baba Shabi on the phone. Whether I downloaded it in your $1, Misha, and now deleted the post. That was how Baba Shabi carried his phone to computer village that they should help him put password. Me to announce Baba Shabi trying to put on. I said Baba Shabi is unlocked. Kill it up. Before I close my eye, I open it. If you don't take that, you know what he told me? He said his friends advised him that to keep a healthy relationship, you must not know your partner's password. I said, what you calling Kokuko Walesa? What you calling Kokuko? Because what you never used to do, out of the blue, you now suddenly start to do it. Obviously, there's a problem there. So phone password. Holy Spirit, help me minister to people that they should move their secret place to their hearts. Keep whatever secret you want to keep in your heart. It's that you don't say it. That making me feel like you want to. Whoa, see, let me drink some water. This one, I have seen it happen like koro with my 2 eyes. Toilet seat. You know when men want to pee, they'll put the toilet seat up, like they want to pee, and then they pee on the edges of the closet. They will not clean it too, because they expect that when you want to come and pee, you drop the closet seat. So it's until you want to do your general sanitation. So some men will just pee, especially Bomba Timothy, once they are drunk, they can pee on your floor for you. You have to start cleaning. And we women, like, do we also do that? I don't know. Women are sometimes more posh. You know, they can be more slay and posh. They don't do that. They're cautious. They're going to sit on the toilet, clean up afterwards, use the tissue or use the water. But men, oh, you want the problem. My stylist told me that. Tia and you, I'm going to quote it. Toothpaste is causing problem in his own house. Like, when you want to press that toothpaste, some women just want you to press it gradually, like follow it, just press it. But men, You just squeeze it. Or women, if that party will just squeeze it anyhow. She be cut it for you know. She be for this toothpaste to come and let's brush. But you know, some people, some partners have OCD, and that OCD matter. Omo, if you come across a partner that has OCD, if you know you cannot tolerate that partner, love cannot sustain OCD. Love cannot sustain OCD because OCD, before your mama born am, before your mama get belle, you don't OCD for belle, you OCD come out, you OCD grow, you OCD go school. You can't OCD want marry, you can't say you want. Once you realize that you cannot tolerate a man that has OCD and you cannot comply with his OCD rules and regulations and you cannot meet that standard, don't worry, that OCD problem cannot hold relationships. And if he holds it, that means you'll be unhappy in that relationship because it'll be like somebody is forcing you to do what you don't want to do. Not understand that that is that person's nature. Another thing that causes issue is tissue paper. Tissue paper finished, nobody to replace it. Tissue paper is finished, nobody to buy another one. Tissue paper, you just dump it. Like me, I dump tissue paper anywhere in my house. I dump tissue paper. You use it, you dump it here. You use it, you dump it here. That thing can be nasty. Some men don't like it. Some women also don't like it. So you got to correct it. A lot of people in relationship have turned to timekeeper. I asked my cameraman this question: what was this problem in your marriage? He told me that in his own home, the problem, and a lot of people, where are you? Once it's 7 o'clock, honey, Benwa, where are you? Some people, 4 o'clock, honey, where are you? Man, where go cheat on top time calculation, go see cheat. Man, where go cheat, go still teach because they fit go cheat break time. They fit teach as they come off for house. They fit teach before they enter house. In fact, as they dey inside house, they go they cheat on top of your head. So how do we control this? God, give us the grace to just have men that will be contented and women that will just be contented with whatever they have. Some people just be asking, honey, me, Baba Shabi does not like me asking that question because the way you ask, you be like, you're so authoritative. Where are you? Instead of to say, hi, honey, what's up? How was your day like? What is going on? What's traffic like? So, is it okay? Is the traffic stressful? Are you enjoying it? What are you doing? You just ask that question and say, babe, so how far are you from home now? Some women cannot ask that question in sweet will. Some people won't be authorities in it. They are military when they want to ask that question. Bolowa, where are you? Ebekino. Kilo day, soft better now. You just want to know what's up with your hubby. Is it coming home so you can quickly go to the kitchen to cook? You want to know what's up with your partner so that you can quickly know whether you quickly go and dress up. Some of you, when your hubby is coming back from work, that's why you want to go and wear one bump short and just wear buga alone, especially when it's a home that there's no house girl, there's no nothing. You just want to look sexy. So you're asking the how far now, honey, so that I can get ready. But men, they'll be like, why are you monitoring me? Why are you controlling me? You guys should chill now. We just want to know so that we can be, we are prepping to surprise you. We are prepping to tease you. We are prepping to shock you. We actually are prepping for something apart from trouble. It's not every time that we women bring trouble. We can just be asking you, and for those men that they don't trust their wives, honey, where are you? Babe, I've been in a situation whereby somebody was asking the wife, where are you? I said, I'm almost home. And we were actually at the restaurant eating. And you're already saying, if you tell one lie, you have to tell another lie to keep that lie. And I don't know how it works. So just open up. Where are you can be tantamount to so many things. That question can lead to so many things. So always cool down. And sometimes you men or you women can say, hope there's no problem. Why are you asking me? Because that way are you, Lassen? A man that has been looking for escape route, that he used to trigger problem. Once you mention that, honey, where are you? Problem has started. Once you ask your husband, honey, where are you? That problem, that guy will just, as a matter of fact, if he was actually on his way home, you will just divide, do whatever you want to do. But to be more than saying, I already told the tata, why are you not asking me a question? Where am I? Instead of you to say, honey, I'm close by. Get ready for me. I hope you're surprising me today. I hope I'm getting something new today. At least let's learn to be sweet now. Economy they kanra, dollar they kanra, business they kanra. You say where you're supposed to be your resting and soothing place. You say you are not even kanraing before the kanra come. It's not good. You should repent. Okay. So one other thing that I realize that is always causing problem in marriages. Who flush and who flush? Who You use toilet, you know use toilet. You flush, you know flush. That thing can be so taunting in relationships. Like some men will just wake up. And why am I always saying me, like I'm attacking? I'm not attacking you people. Oh. People are the Adeori, you are the crown of our head. But it's just that you people, ẹ lackadaisical attitude in you, but people don't care. And some women too, they people are like that too. Don't be thinking that just Adetoun is supporting you women. I'm supporting you women. There are places where I support me, there are places where I'm you know. You know, sometimes you use the toilet, you forget to flush, and then it becomes an argument. Just flush and go. But some of you always want to count points. Hey, but I did it yesterday. Last week, the same thing he did. He didn't flush. Just use it as an exercise. Just flush the thing and go. Another one. I don't want to go on this topic, but another one that is always causing problem is slippers. Oh. You're supposed to put your slippers at the entrance of the restroom. You don't put your slippers there. Some people even tell you that they have slippers they use in kitchen. They have slippers they use for bedroom. They have slippers they use for bathroom. They have slippers they use for living room. Kilo de. Kilaju. You know, so slippers always causing issues. So if slippers is causing problem in your home, the best thing, just be wearing socks up and down. Laura blast sauce, ankle sauce, because sometimes you get lost, sometimes there can be an emergency or you're rushing, you forget to this, except two of you are in that same school of thought too. Once it is one person that is in that school of thought, like me, I like to walk barefooted, and then my husband will say, go and give us slippers. I'll be like, and you know that this bad attitude, our children will even copy it. Like, mommy too is not wearing slippers, and me too, I might not wear slippers. Daddy too does not wear slippers, and me too, I'm not wearing slippers. So basically, most of all this attitude our children are watching. Our people around us in the same house with us are also watching. So you see how we transfer some of our bad habits to our offsprings. They will now be watching. They'll be like, but my daddy too does it, but my mommy too does it. So you need to be careful. Most importantly, you see all of these things. Me, I just see them as normal life. If person hits you for road, you dey park. Waiting you go do. How many times you go vex? Somebody just say sorry. Some of you will not even act as if they hit you, especially when it's one handsome dude that hit you. Oh no, it's okay. But if it's your husband that hit you within the house, I cannot share. You that you have been crying before, something is peppering in your body. You are just looking for the blender to pour it and blend the whole problem and kukuma cause commotion. You now, cool down. Relationship is sweet. Both of you just need to identify each other's flaws. They are flaws, and no human is perfect. Forget about, he says it all the time. There's one that is very, very sensitive. I've been wanting not to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it to wrap up the show today. Keeping it real with just Adetoun. So I want to keep it real. And it's about alcohol and sex. Ooh, is anybody on this table? Like a lot of men go out to party, hang out with friends, come back. Your partner doesn't drink, you drink. Peradventure, you get drunk. And then you want to have sex. Some women don't like sex when you have alcohol on you. The smell, the stench, some women cannot tolerate it. And if you are now two shayos that are living in the same house, like two kolobo shayos that are living in the same house, both of you can agree to that. But alcohol also causes issues in relationship. Like sometimes when you go out and you're all drunk and your partner has been waiting for you, like, let my baby just come, let's have a nice time together, talk, but you're already drunk. So that has taken eating into her own private time and a personal time, because all she wants to do is just to clean you up. I don't know if women do it too. Clean your partner up because he's drunk and then lay him to his bed. Or some will just sleep on the couch and they'll be snoring there till daybreak. Relationship is tough to maintain, no? But if you want to go into that institution, understand one thing. One thing keeps a relationship going. A lot of people always ask me this thing on Instagram. They're like, Mama T, we see you and Papa Shabi. We love your relationship. Let me tell you something. It won't do no, but we also have our down times. Like we argue, we fight, you know. Like for me, when I first met Papa Shabi, the problem we had was phone. Your phone has to be on silent when he wants to sleep. He doesn't want the phone loud because any sound will affect his sleep. So I had to gradually graduate into that institution of also keeping my phone on silence. Sometimes, hey, use your earpiece now, your earpod. We still have issues. So, you know, there are too many things. I might not have mentioned what affects your relationship here, but just understand that once you find out that there are things that causes argument back to back, have a rethink and just, recycle it into a bin and then take it as a norm. Like, it's like this thing is normal. It might be a bad habit over time, and you also have to keep encouraging your partner, honey, this is not really right. This is not healthy for me. This is not good. Like me, I'll tell you, if you take alcohol near me, it's not healthy for me because once I perceive the odor, there's this inflammation that is triggered off in me. I don't like it. So discuss these things if it's affecting you negatively, your health, your spiritual life, your mood. People should talk about it. Apart from that, if there are normal things that both of you can live with. Sometimes some people tell you the way their partner eats is irritating to them, the noise they make, the way they chew, snoring, and all of that. Both of you should always say that. You see, and one of the key instruments that you can't take off in a relationship to keep a healthy relationship is reviewing and assessing your relationship every 6 months, every 3 months, every week, every year. Sit down and say, okay, this year we had issues. Let's not take this into the new year. Okay, last month we had issues with this. Do you know that it's not only money that causes problems in relationship? Either of this aforementioned can trigger off relationships, spark off arguments, and before you know it, I can't take this shit no more. I can tolerate. Kilo de. Say daddy ye horuni. Say mommy ye horuni. Kilo de. So that the age you toilet roll silly. Have you ever disowned your parent because of these bad habits? Why do you not want to disown your partner because of all these bad habits? Now, cool down till I come your way some other time. I remain just Adetoun. And like I told you, keep it in real with just Adetoun. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Follow the link down below. And if you have advice for me, come on board. I see you some other time. Peace out.